Hello. This is the second video I make because the other one cut off. I hope they didn't hack into my computer already. My name is Juan Mata. My family and I are being persecuted by the Pentagon, the intelligence communities of the United States. Um, See, they created this force field of energy. I've been injected. Sorry, I've been. If you didn't watch the previous video, let me explain. I've been injected with many drugs that create this force field. Like in my mind, create this force field. I know how it sounds. If you're in Los Angeles, you know who I am and you know what I'm talking about. It stretches out for miles, over 50 miles, and it's like a dome. It's a dome. It's Project Naomi. I don't know what they call it, but they've been keeping it a secret from me. But it's while they're they use a distraction of they use me as a scapegoat, to uh, um, defamation, to talk bad about me behind my back, to always point something out. You're doing something wrong. It's always him. It's always him. It's his fault. He's doing something wrong about me in my life. But while they're using this as a distraction, they're doing their own projects, their own Pentagon projects, and they're raping me right now. They're sending energy with by the same thing I'm talking about into my anus. Um, while they're distracting the population with my life, with because they've injected into right here to the left, rear left side of my skull, microchip, many microchips. It, I've been injected many times, but I know for sure once right here a microchip into my brain that extracted my memories. And if you're in Los Angeles, you know what I'm talking about. While they're distracting the population with my life and pointing out, they they have this kind of technology where they can see your memories. They can extract, go into your neurons and where your memories are stored, and just digitalize it, and just watch it like a movie. And while they're distracting the population with this, they're really doing their own projects on the side. Like that's their main purpose. That's their main goal. That this is Pentagon grade stuff. It's military government stuff, and they made the population believe that they were doing something good. I don't know. They deceive the population. It's because I was going out with this girl named Sandy Paredes, Sandra Paredes. I don't know. She's an agent. Her cousin Rosa Paredes Cimental told me her cousin was the one that raped my sister in the bathroom of El Dorado Elementary stop with Bethany Sandoval. They raped my sister brutally, anally, vaginally, and they choked her while they were brutally raping her so she wouldn't scream. I have the pictures. I have the evidence, and they made it. They even made that into a game, where let's lie that we raped his sister. I don't see how that's funny in any way. A rape of an innocent little girl. They keep talking to me. They keep with telepathy. They make things, they make sounds, they make things move. They turn on the stove. It's like I said, it's a force field of energy. It's energy. They're experimenting with energy, and they're gonna sacrifice me August 28th, 2020, 2020. They're obsessed with numerology. It's been 7 years. It's been going on since May 13th, 2013. They've been injecting me with drugs. They've injected me, and they've injected my family, my mom, my three sisters, and my dad. They've injected them as well. They're too afraid to speak up, too afraid to say anything. Everything that's going on with me, that's going on with them. The same way I'm being raped, they're being raped. With energy, with just in the rectum. It's astral projection. It's full body possession of a person. They're always watching me day and night. They take turns, watching me. They like just they never leave me alone. They have never left me alone for 7 years. It's got to stop. Apparently, they want to sacrifice me because Elias Paredes, she's a 33rd degree Mason, and I mean, I'm her sacrificer. I don't know what they're planning, because these people are they're not well. They're not okay. They're sick. They're very mentally ill. They're sick people. They their little games are, is enough to notice that they're not okay in the head. You know, God, stop. Um, this has got to stop. Uh, see, they're doing it right now. Um, uh, Sandy Paredes, she sacrificed my first son or my first daughter. I don't know what it was. She sacrificed it in the bathroom of where I used to work in Farmervite, San Fernando, California, where that's where I met her. She sacrificed him and she showed me, but by then I had already been injected with drugs, and I forgot that same day. That same day I forgot. The next day I had no memory of whatsoever what had happened, and apparently that was her sacrifice, and I'm their sacrifice, because she's a 33rd degree Mason that orchestrated this whole thing. When I remember when I got injected for the first time, or at least I think it was the first time, when I like I said, it's energy. They gave me something to drink. It was a naked juice. I drank it, and then I remember I had to leave. I was gonna drop Sandy Paredes, my ex. I guess I had a kid with her. She beats him, so she always talks about love, and I love him, and she doesn't know what love is. She gave my son a black eye, or at least she let it happen. Um, I remember I told her I gotta go, and she hugged me so hard that I was like, dude, what are you doing? So I just put my arm around her and I knocked out. She had her head on my navel, and she drained my energy. That's what they've been doing for 7 years. They've been draining my energy. I've aged so much in 7 years. Just in the first 2 years, I aged so much. I was 19 when this happened. When this started happening, I'm 26 now. It's been 7 years. I started remembering recently. But like I said, when I woke up, the first thing I saw was her grandma staring at me from across the street. Her grandma's the one that's been controlling her to control me for 7 long years. They like, after, like I said, it's been 7 years, and I barely started remembering, little by little, little by little. But like I said, they're obsessed with the number seven, 7 7 7 7 7, and August 28th is 7 8, like 7 8 days before my birthday. So it only makes sense that they want to sacrifice me that day, or something's gonna happen that day, that it's just, they're gonna make up some story, and people are like, hopefully they just wake up and stop believing them. But please help me and my family. We're kidnapped. They're they threaten that whatever's happening to me is there. Once I'm gone, once they sacrifice me, God willing they don't. But it's there's gonna be a season two. There's gonna be, the story goes on, like they're gonna continue this with my family. With my sister's been injected with the same thing. They're being raped the same way I'm being raped anally, and that the same, I'm being raped anally. My sisters are being raped vaginally and anally with that same energy, with that same force field. They've been injected, even though you people can't see them like you can see me. If you're in Los Angeles, you know who I am. Juan Mata, look me up. They can see me, with this game thing they're doing. I don't know. They can't see them, but they can. They've been injected with a microchip in the back of their head. I know for sure, because I can tell. I can tell my sisters, they don't want to speak up. They're too scared, but I can tell they're in pain. The same way they rape me, they're in pain. My sisters, my three sisters, the youngest one was physically, brutally raped. They left their bruises on her private parts. But just like they're raping me, like wirelessly, like, well, I say wirelessly because I'm like, um, from afar, from remotely. That's what I'm trying to say. Remotely, that's what they're doing to them. They're raping them as well. This has got to stop. Okay, hopefully, God, like I said, God willing, they don't sacrifice me. They're squeezing my heart right now. Astral projection. See, they released already. I felt them go into my heart and squeeze it. they do this, the same thing. They control me, full body possession, through astral projection. They're doing it to them, and I can tell because I see them. I see them, and the same thing that's happening to me when I stare. Like, I don't stare, but they take possession of me. I see that in my sisters, and then my mom, and then my dad. I see how they react. So please help us. God, God bless you. Please share this video. Please help us. We're kidnapped. We're kidnapped in this government safe house. They're always watching this. They're watching me right now. It's not like they were not watching me. They're watching me right now. That's the people that are raping me. Please help us. This has got to stop. This has got to. People have to know what the truth. People have to know what's really going on. What they're really doing behind our backs, their backs. Just if you're in Los Angeles and you can hear me and you can see me and you can, if you know what's going on, like if you can hear this, they're hacked into your brain too. Because if you can't hear me, that means you're not in within reach of that dome, that that force field. But if you can hear this and you know what I'm talking about, then they hacked into your brain as well. So God bless you. Please share this video. Help before they try to delete it again. And if God willing, God willing, God willing, we're free again. God bless you.